So I don't even really know how to like go about it. First of all, it's a tradition at the beginning of every video I apologize for the way that I look, and it's a really bad habit that I really need to kick, but as of right now I'm still gonna pursue the habit. I'm sorry I look like crap. I slept in these braids and I never fixed them, and yeah, that's my excuse. So we have a little timeline going on here. In January, I applied for my second program. In January, I ended my first program, and then I was like, oh man, it sucks not working at Disney World anymore, so I decided to reapply for my second program, and it was a very immediate interview process. I got my WBI that same day from an interview not too long after, and then not too long after that I heard back. And not only did I get another job with Disney, but I got the job that I've wanted for a very long time. Now the way Disney works is if you apply and you get a certain job, at least through the college program, and then you reapply, you're not guaranteed to get that job again, and there's many different jobs that you can get. The job that I got was one of the most difficult to get, so when I was accepted into it, I felt a very, very overwhelming sense of just achievement. Like I earned it, you know, like I was done with school, I finished my first program. Like if I earned anything, it was to do a second program at Disney with the job that I wanted. So I was very excited about that, you know. And then I'm not allowed to say it on YouTube because of monetization policies, but the whole issue with this global pandemic happened, and it's kind of been snatching opportunities away left and right. Not only has it been resulting in a bunch of tragic fatalities, it's also been causing a lot of unemployment. It's been causing a lot of just destruction to everybody's economies, to the job market, to everything. And I don't know why, I just was hoping that I would be exempt from that, but you know, I wasn't. The first bad news that I got was that classes were canceled for the rest of my senior year. So the rest of my senior year of college, I would be doing it on a computer in my bedroom. No social interaction. Then not too shortly after that, I heard that graduation got canceled. And I was like, all right, well, I graduate May 9th and I moved to Disney May 18th. So this is weird. Now I don't graduate and I just moved straight there. So I emailed Disney and I was like, hey, you know, they moved the graduation dates, but my arrival date is still like okay, right? And they were like, yeah, no, of course, your arrival date, which was May 18th, it's totally fine, it's totally safe, it's unaffected. We look forward to seeing you. Let us know whenever you receive your new graduation dates. So I was like, all right, cool. The school released an email saying that the graduation was moved to like August. So I emailed Disney and they're like, cool, we put it in your record, so as soon as you start working here, it's already in your record that you need this day in August off for your graduation. I was like, lit, all right, thanks. So everything was like kind of working out. You know, it was like all falling apart, but that was like one thing that kind of held together was like I lost graduation, I lost basically what was left of my senior year, but I still had my job at Disney and I still had a new guaranteed graduation date, and now I had those days off for my graduation date. So you know what, that was like my beacon of hope that was like pulling me through all of this. You know, it sucked leaving my college town and coming back home and just rotting in bed. Being on lockdown, not being able to do anything or go anywhere or see anyone. You know, my boyfriend and I are long distance. Since 2020 has even started, I've seen him for a total of 2 days. You know, Disney emailed us like the other day and they were like, hey, like, don't you worry, your arrival date is fine. Like, if you're arriving in May and June and July, like, you're all set to go. So I was like, all right, this is one thing that's definitely keeping me going. You know, it's the only thing I have looking forward to at this point. Well, this morning, I forgot to knock on wood. Whew. Yeah, so the internship got canceled. And it kind of sucks because I was hoping, oh my god, look at that, I have like a hypo extended wing right now. Okay, I just bought a new setting spray, like literally, and it came in today, and I guess like this is my first test and it failed. The setting spray is garbage. All right. I thought they would at least move back the dates, like maybe push them back to August, because I was a fall advantage, which means that I get there in May instead of August. And so they sent an email saying that all of fall advantage is no longer allowed to start their programs and that we're getting refunded. And all of fall is still safe as we know it. So everyone who applied for August, as of right now, they're still good. And the culinary program is apparently, from what I've heard, still scheduled to come on track. So basically just my group are the ones that were just kicked to the curb. We didn't get any help. We didn't get a alternative option. We didn't get a suggestion. We didn't get a recommendation. The only thing that they said was that we would be able to reapply even though we're graduated, because when you do the Disney College program, you're allowed to reapply the semester after you graduate, and that's it. Like, you can't do another semester after that. Like, it's just that one semester after you graduate. But I think the email was like referring to the fact that they're gonna change the eligibility to where if you were accepted for the semester after your graduation, they're gonna lift that, so you'll be able to reapply 2 semesters after. So I would be able to reapply in January. Now the problem is I'm not gonna sit around and just be unemployed and just wait until January. You know, like, I need a job. I need to like contribute to society. And you know, if it was a full-time job with Disney and they were saying, yeah, like, this is a full-time position that could start up in January, like, I would totally wait. I would totally be like, yeah, sure, and just work some part-time jobs here, like at home, until January rolls around. But it's an internship. It doesn't, there's no benefits, there's no salary, there's nothing. So I really wish, you know, I could wait around, but January is a long time away, and I'm not gonna sit here and wait. Like, I'm done with school. Like, there's no motive. It's different for me to wait around until, let's say, August for the internship to start. I could totally do that, but that's not what they suggested, and that's not what they offered. They said, just, we're refunding you, we're sorry, and that's that. And the email, it sucked to read, it hurt to read. I had to read it a couple times because I didn't believe it. I thought it was like an April Fool's prank, but then I was like, oh, it's April 6th. They're like almost a week late. So the first thing I did, obviously, was email support. And I know that everyone on the Facebook page for these Disney chats are like, if you're gonna email support, just be really nice. Like, they're really over. I'm like, duh, I'm not a monster. And I got the same copy and paste email that they've been sending to all the other people. And they just said, we're unable to offer you a season change, which means I can't like go to fall. I have to wait till January, and that's even if this pandemic is done by then. They said, we hope you apply to future opportunities with us. We encourage you to check out the Disney Career website and reapply whenever the time is right for you. We look forward to sharing our new eligibility requirements soon, which will give those who have recently graduated more time to apply to our Disney programs. This decision was not made lightly, and we appreciate your understanding during this challenging time. People in the group chat were like, oh, maybe they're just like saying this now just so like we can prepare to have a backup plan, but like, who knows, like, we're at peak week right now, so the virus is gonna turn around and then we can like hopefully still have it. Like, I really appreciate the optimism. I do. I think it's really fun. I think it's cute, but I have learned a very hard and brutal way that that's just not realistic at this point. Like, it's one thing to get an email saying, hey, like, we're currently monitoring fall advantage, like, we'll let you know, but as of right now, we do want to let you know that we're monitoring it. Then yeah, there can be some optimism, but saying we are canceling it, we are going to be refunding you, that's there's no room for optimism in that. I really wish Disney would have handled this better, because apparently they like tweeted it. One of the recruiters tweeted it before they sent the email out. A lot of kids for fall advantage didn't even get the email, so they had to find out from Facebook. And just last week we got an email saying everything was fine, so I really wish they would have handled it a little better. Like, I know that right now everything's very, very hard, and if you come at my throat saying that, like, disagreeing with anything that I'm saying, like, do it gently and nicely. But as of right now, I'm speaking my truth. It could have been done in a better way. I don't know how quickly the decision was made, but how quickly it was shared with us without any, I don't know, it seemed a little cutthroat, a little tough, and maybe I'm just saying that because I'm like uber sensitive right now and I'm just like upset, but yeah. So as of right now, yeah, there's no more Disney. There's really like nothing now. I guess what's next is just find a full-time job. It's really crazy how like I like within a day I was just like thrown out to the wolves to find a big girl job, which like obviously like everyone comes to that time in their lives where they're like, oh, you know, I gotta start applying to jobs now, and I've been applying to full-time jobs for 2 years now. Like I'm not sad that I have to do that. I'm just sad that it's happening at this time where unemployment rates are like beyond the stars. So gotta find a job in a very broken economy, and it doesn't feel like I'm not feeling very optimistic about it. I don't know. I really can't say anything like smoothly or confidently because I don't have smoothness or confidence in me right now, but hopefully I'll make an update video with some good news, and the thumbnail is gonna be I got my job at Disney back part 3, or I got a full-time job, or life didn't suck for an hour. Like I really hope that there's gonna be a good video coming your way after this, but as of right now, let me be sad. If you are in the same boat as me, if you were a fall advantage, I'm really sorry. Really sorry. If you're fall, if you're supposed to be coming in August, good luck. I really hope that like it works out. I hope, you know, your program doesn't get canceled either. So thank you for watching, and I hope you keep everybody, not even just us, because this isn't as bad as like people who are dealing with actual catastrophes like death and chronic illness, but keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers, like everybody who's being affected by this. This is new for everybody. Nobody on this earth has experienced something like this, so we're all dealing with it in our own ways, with our own grievances, with like everything. We have our methods of dealing with the madness, and be respectful, be kind, and for the love of God, please stay home. What's done is done, and all we can do is just learn from it, so please stay home. There's people who are highly at risk, and by going out and just being reckless, which is what you're doing, you could be causing a bunch of damage without even knowing it, so just be careful. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. If you want to follow me on anything, go ahead, and yeah, I'm done. All right, bye.
And so our journey comes to an end, but yours continues on. Grab hold of your dreams and make them come true, for you are the key to unlocking your own